All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got some more Dcrl action. I'm a little bit behind schedule, had to panic to get everything going. So I'm gonna go ahead and rush through a lot of these stats and stuff, but I do have Paco J making his comeback to the stream. I know you've been on once already, but we always love having you on, Paco. How you feeling tonight, buddy?
Oh, I am super excited to get started here, Whirl.
Absolutely. But anyways, like I said, we're way behind schedule, so I am gonna go ahead and just rush through these stats as we talk a little bit about these. We got a matchup here, Division A, between Burger and Netflix and Krill. Burger sitting up at the top of these standings, 2-1, or close to the top, second place, with the leading winning percentage, 72.73, which is a huge difference between a lot of these teams. Especially the team they're facing off against tonight, which is Netflix and Krill. They're 0-3 to start off the season with only a 10% winning percentage. So Netflix and Krill looking like the underdogs here for this matchup. I'm going to go ahead and just, like I said, we're going to cruise through these. Burger, it consists of Parker, the captain, Hypnotic, and Chewy. This team, I know a lot of people are scared of. Parker, one of the more mechy players here in Division A, and Hypnotic is one of the better second men that you could have in Division A. He is joined by Chewy, who's been having a pop-off season himself. It's been a lot of fun to watch this team when they have been on stream. But gonna go ahead, toss it over now to Netflix and Krill, who is the second team on the night, and I'll have you talk about these guys a little bit, Paco.
Absolutely. As we can see here, P Money is the captain for Netflix and Krill. As we stated before, Netflix and Krill are 0-3 right now in the season, looking to catch that first dub. I'm surprised to see these stat lines, because especially from P Money and Shavin, especially with their history with Dcrl so far, we've seen P Money and Shavin have massive success here in Dcrl. Krill, I have not seen too much, but hopefully this team can pull out their first win tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I actually realized that I don't think I actually have I don't think I have the other team added, so I think we should be able to get them added through here, but I'm just trying to get this thing going. But like I said, Netflix and Krill looking like the underdogs here. I know Shavin's always cooking up something, so maybe this is their week to take down one of the more dominant teams of Division A. Like we said, we have predictions up if you guys want to predict, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, Paco, for your predictions here for this matchup.
Well, you know, I've always been a big fan of underdog stories, so I'm going to pick Netflix and Krill, and I think we're going to see a Game 5 here tonight.
Game 5. All right. Well, so wait, you said Netflix and Krill? Is that correct?
Yep, going for the underdogs, man.
All right, I respect that. I was going to go for them, but I'm going to go ahead and go for Burger. I think their logo is awesome, as we're going to see as we load into this one.
Oh, yeah.
I think they've just been the dominant team. If things continue to go how they've went for this Netflix and Krill team, I think this Burger team might have this one in the bag, 3-0. I think it'll be a quick 3-0 sweep, just like we saw in the last series. So I think that's way, but like we said, we're going to get into this one, chat. So if you guys want to predict, there's going to be a couple more minutes on the prediction. I do have to give a quick shout out. I wanted to say this, but since we're so short on time, quick shout out to Pumpkinhead in the chat and V-Storm and K-Tool. That cool transition you guys saw from intermission. I don't know if anybody caught that, but huge shout out to those boys. They're starting to make some cool little videos and stuff for us, but I don't know what's going on here. Join. All right.
They're like, huh, should we join or not?
Yeah, but anyways, like I said, huge thank you to those guys. Yeah, I can't play it again. I'd have to change the scenes, and we're trying to get into this one. So I'm going to go ahead, just toss it over. You'll see it in the intermission, but we're getting underway here. Netflix and Krill versus Burger. Getting underway here, game number 1.
Oh, and we're starting out pretty nice here as Hypnotic takes a shot on net. P Money has a nice save. Gonna try to take this up the wall. It's a nice 50 with Chewy there. Shavin with a shot. Parker will be back to save. As Krill goes up, tries to play off the sidewall here, puts it over Chewy, and this ball is just gonna sit in this orange half here.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I was just trying to get everything fixed here. But like we said, Netflix and Krill looking to really get a good rebound here in week number 4 as they look to try and find their first win. Their winning percentage hasn't looked too good. They've only won, 10% of all their individual games in their series. So, seeing if they can step it up a little bit. and try and make something happen here as Krill, one of the newcomers. I know Shavin was very high on him going into the draft. Makes a decent touch. Shavin goes up off the wall, gonna maybe send this one to the backboard. Good backboard defense from Parker as he sends this ball the other way.
Yeah, this you know, it's only week 3. Teams are still trying to figure out their chemistry together, maybe get some things worked out. And as Chewy dribbles this, is it on the net, on the goal line? And that just rolls right in for Chewy there.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit of an own goal there. Chewy, I mean, with a great setup, great air dribble, I think. Yeah. Krill, I think he was trying to get back for that one, maybe try and make a touch out. Can't quite find it. And ends up putting it in for his own team there. Not a great start for Netflix and Krill. Shavin does find a demo in the midfield here. Krill gonna grab that big boost. Maybe try and continue this play. Shavin's there for the bump. Krill almost finds the angle. Can't quite do so. I'm liking the physical play coming up from Netflix and Krill so far. Oh, I do need to close predictions. My bad. Okay, predictions are close. I do apologize, but like I said, I think Netflix and Krill, some of the playstyle that they're going to be going for is more of a physical playstyle, and I think that's going to be definitely great for them.
Oh, absolutely. And with a team like Netflix and Krill, you almost have to play more physical. Like you've most likely tried everything else, and it just hasn't been working for them. So, you know, experimenting with different playstyles can really like help a team and find what clicks with these 3 players the most.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great point. And I know Shavin. I've been on a team with him. I've won a Division A championship with the man, and he loves the analytical side of Rocket League. I mean, there's so much you can do from play styles and tactics and stuff like that. As Krill can't find the open net. Shavin there for, but Hypnotic with a crazy goal line save, as that was very close. But like I said, Shavin, he loves, you know, cooking up different play styles and stuff like that. So I can almost guarantee you they're trying to find those big demos as he finds one himself there on the goal line. But Netflix and Krill not able to find anything from it.
Yeah, Netflix and Krill has had good pressure up until this point, just haven't been able to sink the ball into the back of the net as Krill takes this towards the orange half once again. Shavin's going to try to play this ball, but doesn't have any boost to work with. P-Money will get a shot on net, but Parker there's to save. Krill on 0 boost, just trying to get this middle. Shavin just chooses to wait as Parker had a touch out there. Shavin gets this towards middle. Chewy with a nice save. And Krill up, and Hypnotic finally clears this ball out.
P-Money goes up off the sidewall, gonna try and get a beat around Parker. He does, and that's open. Chewy's gonna need to make a settling touch. He does. Krill is there to make an interception though. Chewy gonna try and beat out Shavin. Gets it past him. P-Money can't quite find the touch he was looking for, but thankfully Chewy side flips off the sidewall. Parker, the captain of this burger team, trying to get something going. That's a good pass midfield for Hypnotic, but P-Money showing some good backboard defense. Gets another 50 on the ball. Great efficiency out of him here as Shavin maybe going to try and find a pass to Krill, but cut off short by Hypnotic.
Parker taking this to the ceiling, pitches it down towards Chewy. As Chewy puts it middle again, Krill's there to shut it down. P-Money and Krill up. Krill looking for the flipper set, and that's pinched towards net, but it's off. Shavin, can he finish? Shavin finally puts one in for his team.
There we go, getting the stuff started here for Netflix and Krill. You can see P-Money getting hype in the cams. Shavin clapping his hands. You love to see it. The vibes need to be high for this Netflix and Krill team if they want to try and walk away with this one. And that's a great goal coming up from Shavin. Oh, maybe a good opportunity here. Chewy beats out the last man, and Shavin throws himself at the ball, and what an answer coming from Burger to shut down that momentum.
Oh, 100%. You know, just a quick response back to get Burger back in the lead 2-1.
That, not what you like to see if you're Netflix and Krill. You saw them get, you know, hype in the chat or in the cans and stuff, but, I mean, when Burger quickly kind of shut that down. P-Money maybe has a good play here. The net's open. He just needs to let it go in, and then he does. That's a great play coming up from P-Money on a great, on a beat there. Good pop. Beats out 2. Ties it up 2-2.
Where did the defense go, Whirl? Like, I'm looking there. There's no third man back, and just that allows P-Money just to let that roll in for him. Like,
yeah, I don't exactly know. I mean, it's just one of those weird kickoff moments here, as Hypnotic maybe has an opportunity. P-Money with an insane touch. And one thing I just noticed, I think P-Money and Hypnotic are actually in their own esports room together, facing each other. So maybe some friendly competition going on here. maybe can trash talk each other a little bit in person. Kind of a fun thing to pay attention to, but Chewy gonna try and get off, had the flip off of a crazy double. That would have been absolutely insane. Parker now trying to continue this one, but P-Money shuts it down. 18 seconds to go. Hypnotic gonna go for a crazy touch. Thought he had a flip, but I don't think he had it. That's a good touch from Chewy though. Beats out 2. Gonna maybe try and find this midfield. Krill's the last man back. Makes a much needed touch, and the pressure is still on here. Krill makes a touch midfield. Park, I don't know exactly who that was. The clock hits 0. P-Money maybe with a last second opportunity, but shut down by Chewy. Ball's still up, but Krill lets it touch the ground. And Paco, we're gonna see a game 1 overtime here.
All right. As game 1 overtimes begins, P-Money going to be off the ceiling, looking to get a flip here, tries to fake out one of the defenders as Krill takes it sidewall, gets a heck of a 50 with one of the Burgers players. Shavin is up, misses his touch, so Hypnotic has a free clear, but Krill is back. Gonna try to put this in. The Hypnotic with a crazy dunk. P-Money with control, pops it around 1. Chewy misses, has no boost, and Parker's just gonna put that back in as Krill clears this to the corner.
Yeah, this is looking like a good opportunity here. Krill goes missing, but luckily P-Money was parked in net to get a good clear to mitigate that pressure. Parker now gonna look for a beat on 1. He beats out Krill. Hypnotic might be there for a follow-up. He is, but P-Money is also there for a great 50. Chewy, who's done such a good job of maintaining this pressure in the midfield, in my opinion, has really been one of the catalysts for this Burgers offense. But now P-Money maybe looking for an opportunity. Shavin was there for a shot, but a huge save again coming out from Hypnotic to keep this overtime alive.
Oh, 100%. As this goes up, Shavin has a touch. Hypnotic gonna clear his corner. P-Money is there waiting though. Gets a shot towards the net. Parker there with a save. Krill, a little bit of a double commit here by Netflix and Krill. Maybe the nerves are starting to get to him just a little bit as P-Money clears this towards the orange half.
Yeah, this will be huge for the Netflix and Krill momentum if they can go into it. And one thing I've noticed is we saw so many demos and physical plays. I even commented on it, earlier in the series, and I feel like Netflix and Krill maybe have started to kind of go away from that here in this overtime. I think they kind of need to go back to it. Shavin answers my call. It's a big demo on Hypnotic there. Maybe an opportunity here for P-Money. Gets it around Parker, and Netflix and Krill take this game 1 3-2.
P-Money with the ceiling shot, the pre-flip into the ground double. What an amazing goal out of P-Money to get the first win of this series for Netflix and Krill.
Wow, I mean it was a slow start for Netflix and Krill, but man, oh man, that was a great comeback there. I commented on it earlier. This physical play from Netflix and Krill is a really good look for them. But how about P-Money sitting up on the top of that leaderboard, 652 points, 2 goals, 1 assist, and just getting involved on all sides of the ball. Huge performance out of the captain, and a good sign if you are a Netflix and Krill fan. Hello? Oh, Paco. I think Paco has some disconnect issues. Oh yeah, you're back.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah. So if there's any silence, that's Paco probably just can't hear me. But I do have to give a quick shout out to someone new in the chat. I don't think I've really seen you chat before. X12 gifting a sub. Pumpkinhead gets it. So huge thanks to you, brother. As we look to get into game number 2 here, like I was saying, Paco, Netflix, and Krill. That's a huge statement win to start off the series.
Oh, absolutely. Coming in here 0-3 and being a team that's 2-1 that has been performing very well over this season, that has to be a huge confident boost for Netflix and Krill.
Definitely. Like I said, this is huge for the momentum and the mental. I talked about it in the first series on the night about how important the mental game is. In the game of Rocky League, P-Money's trying to get things started off strong. And like I said, the mental game, so important. And Rocket, what just happened? I think that might have been an own goal. I'm not even too sure. That was some great pressure from the first kickoff there. Krill puts it on net. Shavin puts it wide, and I think that was Hypnotic. I think that was Hypnotic. Unfortunately, puts that in his own net. I think Krill had an own goal of his own to start off the game number 1, so Hypnotic was just paying that back.
Exactly. Now you got to make it even now. Now they don't owe each other nothing no more.
That is true. But anyways, game number 2 underway. Netflix and Krill continuing with the momentum that they had. Krill with an unfortunate miss there. P-Money's forced to awkwardly retreat here. Misses that back boost. That's going to be detrimental as Hypnotic gets a decent 50. Shavin on low boost himself. Parker going to maintain this midfield presence. Again, I think this Netflix and Krill team a little bit low on boost right now. Some boost starving might be in play. It's Hypnotic trying to get this midfield, but looks like Shavin has some good defense on the backboard.
Yeah, looking, you know, Netflix and Krill was low there, but looks like they got their boost now as P-Money's going to try to send this downfield, but Burger is just going to try to keep this in the half as Shavin finally clears it out towards the orange corner. Chewy sends it high as Krill goes up, going to try to get the double here, but Parker with a nice backboard clear. P-Money trying to keep the pressure on here as Shavin goes up. That's going to bounce down. Krill sends it out as Hypnotic has a big boom downfield as P-Money gets a nice backboard clear for his team.
Oh, it's a good pass from Chewy. Finds Parker, but pass was maybe a little bit too far behind him as now Hypnotic has a free touch, gets it around Krill, but P-Money, who's been so good on the backboard and just on defense in general, as you would expect from a GC2, GC3 player, maybe even SSL. I think he's GC3. I don't know why I said GC2, but he's really been showing out here on both sides of the ball. 2 minutes in so far and could be dangerous. Hypnotic does make a nice save on the goal line here. Parker maybe thought he had a touch. Chewy awkwardly makes a touch towards the sidewall, but looks like Chewy's gonna find this clear out as P-Money now has a good first touch. Maybe has another, goes for the flip. Oh my goodness, the amount of power he got from that. That would have been a clip. Shavin's there for a shot, ends up sending it wide. And Netflix and Krill could have went up 2-0.
Having some Netflix and Krill has some great pressure here on Burger, but as I say that, Hypnotic gets a nice clear out as Shavin's going to take this to his corner. Chewy is all over that as he drops it down. Almost a shot opportunity there for Burger, but Krill will have this ball all to himself. Has some boost here, going to try to pass it, but does not get the touch he wants. As Hypnotic sends this, but Shavin's there to dunk it right back in. Netflix and Krill are all over this Burger defense here, just putting like shot on net, shot after shot, just not giving Burger a lot of time to, you know, get those rotations in and stuff.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I'm gonna keep saying this, but that physical play style from Netflix and Krill has disappeared again. They are in the lead right now. Oh man. Yeah, that's one you want back. You can see it in the cams, Shavin. Unfortunate miss there. That's a must-save situation, and just can't quite find the touch. And now I don't know if it's calculated on their play style or not. I want to see Netflix and Krill go back to that demo physical play style that was working so well for them earlier. They've had good pressure this game, but I mean, not really able to, you know, find the back of the net still. So I'm looking for them to get physical again and just be more aggressive.
Exactly, because there's really no point in you having all that pressure and not being able to put the ball in the net. I mean, it wastes a lot of time, but like you just saw, counterattacks can be so devastating to this Netflix and Krill team.
Definitely. That's a touch out from midfield. P-Money's going to put this mid. Chewy with a great touch. Parker in the perfect spot to follow up on that one, as he ends up faking out Shavin. P-Money should be there for a 50. Krill's going to try and beat out Hypnotic here. He does. Actually, it's a 50. P-Money probably had the angle there. Hypnotic maybe making a touch as actually a good touch. Puts it off to the side. Shavin, maybe a pass over to Krill. Gonna be there for the 50 though. And now P-Money booming this downfield. Can he have a follow-up? It's a redirect off the wall. Almost finds it. Oh my goodness, the huge booming boot comes out from Hypnotic with 51 seconds to go. Burger finds himself in the lead.
Man, that just shot from Hypnotic, you know. Netflix and Krill just ended up rotating, pushing up the field too far, and that just goes right over Krill's head into Netflix and Krill's net.
Yeah, it just didn't look like Krill was expecting the boot there, and like we said, unfortunately that sails into the net for free, and now Netflix and Krill are gonna be forced to go back on the offensive to get something going here. Demo on Krill comes out from Hypnotic. Parker gonna grab that back boost and continue on this ball. It goes up off the ceiling. Uses his flip, but Krill patiently waits. Gets a decent touch. Hypnotic not able to find the touch, but Chewy in a good spot here to follow up on this one. P-Money pops it up dangerously in front of his own net. Hypnotic's there. makes a touch, but Shavin had some good patience there on the back wall and keeps us out of his own net.
As time ticks down, P-Money has a touch. Parker with a shot on net. Krill, what a save! Shavin tries to clear this out. Something needs to happen here. Chewy with a shot, tries to go under both. And as time wings down, ball is still up. Parker looking for another one, and Parker with a 0-second goal.
Yeah, beautiful stuff coming up from Burger as the time winded down. You can see the desperation come out from Netflix and Krill with 0 seconds to go. But unfortunately, nothing comes from it as Burger, taking game number 2, ties the series up 1-1. We're not going to see a 3-0 sweep like we saw last series, Paco.
No, and that's honestly, that's really good for content. So
it is. You can't complain.
No, exactly. And so far, we've seen both these teams play really well. Like we said before, Netflix and Krill just have all that pressure, but can't seem to get the ball past this Burger defense.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Netflix and Krill, I mean, they were in the lead of that game for so long. I mean, probably a good 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, like
after that. Yeah, after that early goal, they had a lot of the pressure, and honestly, even while they were in the lead, they had good pressure. But it seemed like it was just that last step. There was always one man back that was saving the day. But I gotta give a quick shout out to Chewy on Burger. You know,
yeah.
the MVP of that game, 588 points. Looks like he's getting involved on all sides of the ball. You know, a goal, an assist, 3 saves. I mean, it looks like he's having a standout game here, and probably one of the main reasons why Burger walked away with that one.
Oh, 100%. You know, just being able to like be flexible on all sides of the pitch around the ball, you know, really helps, you know, your team with filling in those gaps. Like,
yep,
for real.
Definitely. Game number 3. I'm gonna get underway here. Man, it's been a hot minute since I've done a bunch of series in a row, and my voice it's already starting to feel it. I wouldn't be surprised if you see some infamous Whirl voice cracks here in the next couple of series. But Netflix and Krill looking to answer back here after a pretty big game 1 win. It'll be huge for their mental. I think, in my opinion, like we said during the stats, I think Netflix and Krill honestly have the huge upper hand, and P-Money almost there for the crazy aerial. I think they had the upper hand for most of that game number 2, and honestly it could have went either way. Ultimately, just due to a couple insane solo plays, Burger was able to come out on top.
No, I completely agree with you. And this just goes back to, you know, Netflix and Krill having great pressure on the orange half. It's just being able to finish the opportunities that they have. We've seen so many missed touches or, you know, missed shots on goal that should have been goals, but just couldn't, nothing came of it.
Yeah, definitely. And I've been commenting on it the whole time, Paco. I want to see more demos. I want to see the demos. I want to see them.
100%. And that, because we saw that in game 1. It's Hypnotic with a redirect on net. Chewy looking to finish, but it bounces out. Oh my god! Once again, just the unfortunate bounces we've seen. Like, it bounced into Shavin's car. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, that might be the story of Netflix and Krill season right there. I mean, Burger, Hypnotic with one of the craziest redirects we've seen all season, making that so awkward for the Netflix and Krill team. P-Money might have a shot here, tries to get it behind Hypnotic. But yeah, unfortunate for Netflix and Krill. That's the second own goal now. And Burger looking to try and get a stuck in here. Chewy maybe trying to find a pass midfield. Cut short though by Netflix and Krill. And that's a good pop here. Hypnotic's going to follow up on it. Makes a touch, but P-Money should have a decent touch here. Pops it up high in the midfield.
P-Money sends this downfield. Chewy collecting his corner. Looking to control here. Shavin putting on some pressure. Shavin gets flicked. Krill, Hypnotic. 2 players upfield. P-Money is last back. Demo's coming out left and right. P-Money gets a beat, but Parker with a shot on net. Krill with a great save on the backboard. Krill misses his touch. P-Money's going to have to try to get a 50 here with no boost as he sends this towards the net. Demo's coming out left and right. Oh my goodness, as Krill sends this to the corner. Chewy's there to beat. Is this going to trickle down to Shavin? As Shavin's going to try to put some in this middle, but Parker sends it out to the corner. P-Money with the shot on net. No, Hypnotic with us. A crazy save.
Man, I think Hypnotic has been the defensive MVP of this series so far. I think that's now the third pretty insane save we've seen come out of him in this series, and really one of the main reasons why this Netflix and Krill team hasn't had much success. And Parker's there, gets the touch around Krill to put that in the net, and Burger starting to walk away here with game number 3.
Just an unfortunate touch there by Krill. Clears it kind of down, tries to get it to the corner, but sends it directly towards Parker. And Parker will send that into the back of the net like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, great play coming out from the captain of this Burger team. Now they look to try and add more to this score. Definitely not over by any means. 2 minutes left to go. And oh my goodness, what a redirect from Chewy on the ground. Nobody from Netflix and Krill was expecting that.
No, and just that little touch there just kind of kills it. You saw P-Money going there, kind of calculating the speed of the ball and stuff, seeing if he could make it, but just that little touch by Chewy just gave it just a little bit more boost towards the net, and P-Money had no chance of saving it.
That was so dirty. I mean, there's not much you can do. That's a huge bump from Hypnotic. P-Money gonna clear this downfield. May have a follow-up on his own touch. Parker puts it over the corner, bumps Krill, looking to get this midfield, and like we said, Burger now with a 3-goal lead, and Netflix and Krill need to start sending the entire house. You know, there's nothing to lose at this point in the game. Shavin goes up off the backboard, pops this up high. Parker gonna put this midfield, but Krill with a great clear.
Dewey sends this up towards the ceiling. I don't know who that was with there to contest, but Parker puts that up. Looking to double here, but Krill sends it high. Hypnotic pinches it out, gonna bounce down. P-Money gonna look to clear as Chewy is pre-jumping here. Gets a redirect on his own backboard, and P-Money just, you know, passing it to himself almost. You know, Chewy kind of helped out there, but, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Chewy made a good jump there. I mean, he thought Shavin maybe had a redirect, but it ultimately doubles as a fake. Like you said, P-Money follows up on his own shot. Netflix and Krill find their first goal of game 3 and brings this back within the realm of possibility. They only need 2 goals now. P-Money trying to get that started, but shut down by Parker. Shavin touches his midfield. Krill is going to be there, finds a demo. Looks like should be some time, but Parker with 0 boost, able to make a touch midfield. Nobody's going to be there from his team. P-Money, maybe you're going to try and control this. Opts to go for the boost. That gets stolen, though. Hypnotic touches this over to the sidewall. Trying to get something going. Double commit does come out. A huge demo on the back field. Parker, though. Desperation comes out, and the net was open for a split second, but nothing comes from it.
P-Money gets absolutely sent. Parker with a shot on net, but a great save from Krill. Is P-Money gonna try to clear this out? Chewy has possession. Shavin with a nice dunk. Doesn't have any boost to follow up. Hypnotic puts this up towards the ceiling. Looking to just waste some time here as it is in the air. P-Money over P-Money off the post. Parker with a chance. Krill with another save. As time trickles down here. Hypnotic with another shot. P-Money sends it up. Shavin up. Looking for the redirect. Has a touch off the backboard. It's going to bounce up, and Burger will take this game.
Yep, Burger progressing now to 2-1 on the series. Progressing to now match points. And that was pretty much domination there in game 3 from Burger. I mean, not too many opportunities from Netflix and Krill. You can see P-Money, the only person on Netflix and Krill with a shot on goal. And, I mean, leading the entire lobby at that, 6 is pretty insane.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, Shavin and Krill maybe getting a little bit more involved off the ball. But nonetheless, I mean, the pressure just was not there that we saw in games 1 and 2 from Netflix and Krill. They're going to have to try and change something up to try and answer back from this Burger pressure.
I couldn't agree more here. And I just think Burger has really adjusted to the pressure that Netflix and Krill has put on them, kind of been able to reverse that on them. We kind of saw in this game after that unfortunate own goal by Shavin there, you know, just flipping it up on its head. You know, we saw Burger having more pressure than Netflix and Krill compared to the last 2 games that we just watched. And honestly, I don't know what Netflix and Krill have to do here to try to like stop this Burger momentum, but they gotta think of something here pretty quick, or they're gonna be looking at 0-4.
Yeah, and one thing I did like was, you know, the demos that Netflix and Krill did have. I mean, there were pretty quality opportunities, if you ask me. Oh my goodness! P-Money makes a crazy save, a pinch off the kickoff, almost ends up in a burger goal to start off game 4. And now P-Money looking for a counterattack here, finds a pass midfield to Krill, but Parker reads it all the way. That's gonna be off the net. Shavin needs to make a touch, and he does. Now Chewy, though, has a free touch, but ends up just giving away possession. I don't think that went exactly the way he was looking, but like I was saying to start off the game, the chances that Netflix and Krill did have, a lot of them came from those demos. I'm looking for those demos to keep rolling in. I think they'll get, you know, at least some good pressure if they can keep that up.
Absolutely, as Shavin takes us up the sidewall, another demo cancellation comes out. Hypnotic's going to take this, pinches it out towards the blue half. Krill up, looking to make a touch here. Almost a pinch opportunity here from Krill and P-Money, but nothing comes of it. Shavin gets beat out. Hypnotic has a chance here. P-Money with a great 50. 2 good 50s here on Parker, but that's going to be floating towards the net as Krill makes a great touch towards the orange half. As Chewy is going to collect. Shavin demos Parker, looking to just opens up an opportunity here for his team, and Netflix and Krill looking kind of awkward here in their half.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that the demos do, I'm going to rave about it. I'm a huge demo fan. Just opens up the rotations. I mean, when you thought your second man or third man or whoever it was there, he's no longer there. It's a split-second decision that you need to make as a team. That's a great touch from Chewy. Hypnotic there for the shot, but demos are so effective, even if a goal doesn't directly result from it. It just makes everybody on the pitch think, you know, about an extra thing. And even sometimes even just that can really help you out offensively. But still tied 0-0, scoreless through 2 minutes. Chewy pops this up high, goes for the flip, gets it, gets the double reset.
Oh my gosh.
One of those useless moments. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I see that all the time in ranked. Just people going for mechs for no reason. But hey, at least he was on stream, right?
Exactly. No, he's shown everybody he can do, you know, a double reset, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ooh, whoever that was with a great save. Parker had a nice shot there, but was able to get shut down by the Netflix and Krill defense. Krill is up, looking to send this towards the net. P-Money, put that high. Chewy has a 50. It's just stayed in the midfield. Hypnotic finally clears this down to the blue side. That's going to bounce up. A little bit of a bump coming out from Netflix and Krill. Wrong team, but Hypnotic has a touchdown. Krill collecting, taking this to the wall, has space time, but doesn't get as high as he wants, so he'll have to play this low. Gets it around Chewy. Parker with an awkward touch. Good enough to get it downfield, as this is going to sit here. Shavin beats out one. Hypnotic has to turn back. Krill with an opportunity, but Hypnotic with a nice touch over as P-Money. A little bit of a double coming here out of Netflix and Krill. Looking dangerous! And P-Money finally puts one in the back of the net of Burger.
Beautiful 50. I mean, P-Money, in my opinion, has just been doing everything for this Netflix and Krill team. He's been so good defensively, been so good offensively. And I mean, we've seen a couple solo plays come out from the captain, and he's really been one of the main sources of offensive pressure here for his team. I'm looking for, you know, Shavin and Krill to try and maybe support a little bit more. We've seen a lot of good demos and stuff, but I mean, like I said before, P-Money's just been having a lot of solo plays, which is, I mean, you'll definitely take it, but gonna need a little bit more if they want to get a win here. They are up 1-0, but I wouldn't slow down because of it. I would still be trying to go for another one as P-Money, trying to get one midfield. Shavin looks to control this ball, gets a beat around 2. Parker is forced to scramble back here to make the settle here. Shavin trying to find this midfield, can't quite do it. Krill goes missing 2. This is gonna be dangerous. A fast counterattack comes out, but Shavin with a huge demo gonna shut down that offensive drive.
P-Money has control of this ball here. Not a lot of boosts to work with. Gets a nice pinch past one. Chewy will clear this out towards Hypnotic. Hypnotic looking to make it a redirect touch just to throw off the defense a little bit. Shavin with a nice touch. Parker's up quick for that. It's going to be bouncing down. Chewy has an opportunity, but P-Money, what a great clear there. But Hypnotic's going to put that back in as that might go across the net. Nobody there to follow up, though. P-Money off the ceiling. Looking to create some opportunity. Fakes out one. Looking for the 50. Oh, my God. P-Money. What a offensive masterclass we have just witnessed.
Again, it's the P-Money solo plays coming out strong. He literally just 3v1s their entire team. Huge play coming out from P-Money to go up by 2.
What an amazing solo play there by P-Money. As 30 seconds we're ticking down, Shavin has a nice clear out. Parker collects, sending it high. Krill misses his touch, but P-Money luckily is there to collect that ball. Gonna try to waste some time here. As Krill on the backboard gets a touch high for a nice save. Ball's gonna be bouncing here as time's ticking away. 10 seconds left. P-Money with a nice 50 out. Shavin looking to clear, gonna put up the sidewall. Chewy has control, going the wrong direction. Just gonna let time trickle away here as he pinches it down. And Netflix and Krill, ball's still up. Scoring opportunity here, but Shavin's like, no, we're gonna end it right here.
I mean, what a game coming out from Netflix and Krill, specifically P-Money. 2 insane solo plays. Yo, anybody in chat that's listening right now, please, I'm gonna ask you, go back, please clip that, throw it in the Dcrl clip submission channel. I mean, that was just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. I mean, I think that might be one of the better solo plays we've seen all season, Paco.
Oh, 100%, and this is definitely Div A worthy clip. That is for sure.
Yeah, we are gonna see a game 5. Man, Netflix and Krill really coming out. Like I was kind of saying mid-game there. I mean, while the solo plays from P-Money is absolutely insane, you cannot rely on that to be the only form of offense you have on your team. Not that Shavin and Krill weren't helping out, but I mean, really, those 2 goals were pretty much purely solo plays. So I'm looking for Shavin and Krill, whether it's getting demos, find passing plays, whatever it is. I'm looking for them to get a little bit more involved offensively, to try and close out this game 5. But ladies and gentlemen, we are getting underway here. This game decides it all here between these 2 Div A teams.
Here we go as Shavin is going to look for a scoring opportunity here, but P-Money sends this back over. Looking to create an opportunity here. Chewy is going to just keep this in the corner for now. Gets a nice dunk under Krill here. Hypnotic with time. Shavin with a nice 50. Parker has plenty of boosts to work with, so he's not too worried here. Look to clear to the corner. P-Money with a nice dunk. Has a shot opportunity, but Chewy's going to take control here. Ooh, with a bump, but no, cannot stop Shavin there. Shavin is a nice pop.
Just gonna say, Shavin, I mean, that's so much more skillful than you realize to shed that bump. I mean, makes the play on defense, and those are the types of things that I feel like almost go unnoticed with players like Shavin. I mean, it's stuff like that that can really keep you alive. Really can.
Oh, absolutely. It can make or break a series for sure. Krill with the shot. Nothing comes of it, though, because Chewy with a great save. Shavin, once again, having that defensive stand, gets a nice 50 to buy time for his team to get back. Hypnotic off the ceiling. Krill with a nice challenge. Gonna chase this ball down to the corner. Opts out to leave it here for P-Money to make a challenge. Shavin with a nice 50. Hypnotic looking to control this ball. Gets a nice touch. Looking to get it middle here, but P-Money's going to send that high. And send it over here into the orange half.
Yeah, it's not looking too bad here. Good opportunity here for Krill. I think that was on net, but good save coming out from Chewy. That's a big touch from Hypnotic. Trying to find the angle there off of the backboard. Can't quite do it. I think Krill might be goalless in this series. It's one of those realization moments. Looking for him to try and get on the scorecard here. He's going to have maybe a touch here. Finds the demo instead of the ball. Now Chewy taps this up off the sidewall. Shavin gonna make it kind of a weird touch here. Parker goes up early, beats out the last defender. Hypnotic can't read the bounce on a tier 1 opportunity there for Burger.
Just a really high bounce. It's really hard to calculate how high that ball is. Here comes P-Money with a nice solo play. Tries to 50 Hypnotic. Krill has an opportunity, but Parker is already up. Hitting that towards the Netflix and Krill half as Shavin will try to take. It's a kind of a bump on Chewy, but Chewy was able to withstand his P-Money with a nice demo. Gets it around another. Has an opportunity to pass here, but doesn't have the boost to make the play happen. Krill going to try to send this middle. Shavin once again just hammering it into the corner, trying to buy time for P-Money to get back here, and P-Money with some boost to work with. What can he do with it? Tries to get it on Parker, but Parker gets a good read as Krill up. Trying to get this past the defense once again. Shavin has to turn back, looking to keep defense as this ball's rolling with a bump. Parker able to capitalize on a great opportunity created here by Hypnotic.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the bump. What a recovery from Hypnotic. I mean, he makes that initial touch, recovers off the back wall, makes the bump. I mean, what a play from Hypnotic. The ultimate assist there, coming out from the second pick on this team to put them up by 1 on a must-win series. And now Parker has a lot of time to work with here. Krill does jump up early. Parker has the reset. Maybe going for another one. Can't quite find it. Now P-Money trying to get this out of his own half. Chewy trying to shut it down. Hypnotic does have a touch. He's going to put this midfield. Krill jumps up early. Maybe a bump comes out from Shavin. Parker barely beats it out. This net is open for a split second as now P-Money pops us up high. P-Money going to try and cut this midfield. He does. The ground play is coming out. Oh my goodness. P-Money almost does it again, but barely sends it wide.
Almost cuts up the defense there. P-Money. Well, let's see what he does here. He has control of the ball, trying to twist and dance around the Burger defense, but Hypnotic gets it clear out there. Chewy with time and space pops it up, looking for some bumps here. P-Money tries to 50 down. That's going to be going middle. Parker with a crazy redirect right into Netflix and Krill's net.
Parker with his second goal now. That's just a great aerial. Beats out Shavin, trying to get a hand up for it. Can't quite do so. And now Burger finds their second goal of the game with a minute left to go. Netflix and Krill need to send to the house. It is now or never. P-Money goes up off the ceiling, gets a good touch. Round 1, trying to find the double. Shavin's there for the follow-up on a beautiful assist coming out from P-Money.
This is exactly what this Netflix and Krill team needed. Now it's only a 1-goal game. Hope is starting to flourish now for this Netflix and Krill team. Let's see if they can have an equalizer here.
Indeed. 54 seconds is what separates this series being done. Or will Netflix and Krill get a couple more? At least one. Send it to overtime here. Hypnotic out of his own corner. P-Money gets a good touch up off the backboard. He's starting to heat up. Shavin needs to make a touch here to maintain this pressure. Pops it midfield. Krill is there, but what a touch from Hypnotic, who's really been the defensive wizard here. Maybe taking after Heat Assassin. 30 seconds to go. Shavin with a controlled touch, but Parker reads it all the way. This could be dangerous. Looking for a bump. Krill does avoid it. And now Chewy gonna try and look midfield here. Hypnotic's there, but a great 50 comes out from Shavin.
P-Money sending this into the corner. Gonna try to pass this down here as time ticks down. Hypnotic sends in a nice clear. Gonna buy some more time here. Gotta send the house here, as you said, Whirl. Krill with a great save. P-Money gets it out. Shavin is there. Going to try to get this up. Hypnotic with a touch. It's going to go across the net with a chance here. And no. Touches down, and Burger will take this series.
Oh my goodness. What a crazy last-ditch effort there. I mean, well played to both of these teams, but ultimately Burger come out strong here in Game 5 to close out the series. I mean, just beautiful Rocket League on showing here tonight in Division A. And man, what a fun series, Paco. What a fun series.
Dude, this was an amazing series. Like, I mean, my Game 5 prediction was right. I mean, the team was wrong, but, you know, at this point, I'll take the Game 5 prediction, you know?
Yeah, you'll take it. You'll take it every day of the week.
Yeah,
we don't have a cam from Parker. You do see there's P-Money in the back of Hypnotic. You see V-Storm too. All the DSU boys looking for their attention. But I'm gonna go ahead and drag these boys in for a winner's interview. And man, oh man, what a fun series. We got our winners here in the voice call. And wow, what a way to end the series. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, Parker, what happened right there at the end, and how relieved were you to save that ball?
Save what?
That last shot, dude. It was like a crazy.
Oh yeah, dude. If
Maybe it was
Chewy
Chewy.
didn't save that, I was own goaling that for real. So I'm very happy he was back.
Yeah, I mean that was a fun way. I was losing my mind. I'm not gonna lie. We were both Paco and I were freaking out on the desk. So it was a fun series. It was a fun series for sure. But Paco, you got any questions for these guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a question over here to Hypnotic. Dude, your defense for your team there was absolutely incredible. Like, how did you get that to this point to like with this defense? Did you work on recoveries or training packs? Just, give the people some tips.
Yeah, my playstyle is very sit back, let my teammates do the work, give them the ball, let them do their thing, save the ball if it's going towards my net. Usually works.
Oh, and it didn't work this series, man. Like, goodness gracious.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Hypnotic, I made a comment at the end there. I mean, the amount of, I think you had 3 or 4 just crazy saves, and I mean, to keep the ball out of your own net. You kind of looking like Heat Assassin, a young prodigy to Heat Assassin. So I mean, that's a big compliment that I'll give you right there. So huge kudos to you, brother. So Chewy, I'll toss it over to you. You have a couple fans in the chat. I gotta put that out there. A lot of people are a big fan of you. What is your role on this team? What would you say your role is on this team with Parker and Hypnotic?
Yeah, of course. I was actually just kind of talking about this with Hypnotic before the series here. Kind of just depends on the day. I kind of just fill the roles. Sometimes I'm playing more mechanical, sometimes I'm not, but I just tried to play solid and stall time for my team to do their thing.
Yeah, I think you absolutely did exactly that. I think you kind of highlighted it perfectly. I mean, Parker did a lot of the offensive work. Hypnotic, you were crazy on, defense. And then Chewy, you were kind of the best of both worlds, right? I mean, you were kind of, like you said, filling in the gaps, as you say. There's always at least one of those players, and I think you guys kind of have that figured out on this Burger team. Last question I will say is to you, Parker. How does it feel to be having the success you're having in this season of Dcrl? I know last season didn't quite go your way. How relieved are you to have a team like this in the season?
Well, I think this is the season where I finally make LAN.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
Yep, Chewy was definitely the pickup of the draft. And I think that's the reason why we're having so much success. He's doing a lot of the work defensively and offensively, like you said. So
mark my words. This is a Torps level pick here on Chewy.
You guys both were.
Yeah, don't speak down about yourself, Sandy.
Yeah, come on, man. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for you, Parker, because like you said, you're such a high level player, but I feel like we haven't seen a Parker team perform as well as this so far, and that's not to disrupt anything that we've seen that you've done before, but it's really fun to see you having some success and to see someone, I mean, other than Remzik, having a great team. So so I'm really excited to watch this team. But Paco, you got any last questions for these boys? Oh, he disconnected.
Paco's gone.
Paco's gone. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Paco, you got any last questions for these boys before we send them away?
Yeah, just one more. Boys, how were the nerves? Krill, Netflix and Krill, they're an 0-3 team. How are the nerves them taking you all the way to game 5?
Did not want to be their first L. Or their first dub. That would have been rough.
Yeah.
Did it affect the nerves at all? Was it talked about or on your guys' minds at all?
A little bit for sure.
Okay.
I even coming into it, I was like, let's not underestimate these guys. We know they have potential, so
yep.
Yeah.
I think they proved it. I mean, you got to give kudos to them, right? I mean, they bring you guys. Yeah. I think you're one of the better teams in Division A, and they bring you guys all the way to Game 5. So, like you said, I think it's a mistake to underestimate any team. So, huge kudos to you. But anyways, like I said, we're a little bit behind schedule again, so gonna go ahead, send you guys away. Huge congratulations on what are you now? 4-1? Is that
3-1?
3-1.
Week 4.
Okay. Well, huge win. And I'm going to be excited to watch you guys going forward. Good luck, boys.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Gonna go ahead, toss it over to a last minute casting thing here. I don't got much more to say, Paco, other than, I mean, just what a fantastic series. Got lots of content. We got a couple fun clips. And it was a blast casting with you, Paco. Man, you just can't ask for much better, can you?
No, not really. Like, we kind of had everything, like a little bit of everything in this series. Had some drama. Like you said, we had some clips. Like, all around, what a great series.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But like I said, we are a little bit behind schedule. So I am just gonna kind of rush through this, you know, closing statement. Paco, thank you so much for hopping on the desk with me, and hopefully we get to see you a few more times this season.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more series on the night. We have Division D. They've been the most neglected division of all of Dcrl. I think they've been on stream the least out of all the divisions, so I was super happy to see two teams that haven't been on stream yet. So Division D action. So we're gonna go to a quick intermission. I'm gonna make it as fast as possible, so make sure you guys stay tuned, and we will be back right after the break. Peace out.